New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring.
New Thought Media Network presents A Grand Vision, a 30-minute exploration of the emergent vision of New Thought Media Network. Get ready to explore the grand vision.
And hello again, dear ones. Rev Robert with you here on a Monday afternoon. It's 4 o'clock on the Mountain Time Zone, and that means it's time for a grand vision. This is the opportunity I get each week to share with you some of what's emerging as the vision for this network and this mighty, mighty ministry that we're all, well, I trust so much in love with. And I like to start this program by sharing what came through for me in our Monday morning visioning. So if you're new to the network and you're not familiar, we do a program every Monday morning, 6 a.m. Pacific time, 7 a.m. Mountain. You can see the rest of the time zones there. And we do this every Monday morning. It's a 45-minute experience where we dive in and practice visioning, the visioning practice. And if you're not familiar, give me a shout out in the comments. I'll explain a little more, but I think most people are. And I always like to share what came through, because in that practice, we ask the question, what is the highest vision for New Thought Media Network? And today, what came through for me was circles and more circles, circles within circles, circles around the world, and interconnected, all interconnected, all aligned in concert with the vibration of oneness. And as I wrote that down this morning, as that came through in my visioning, I was immediately reminded of something that's kind of going on in the background that I haven't shared with anybody. A little while ago, it was suggested to me that all the world's major religions have a symbol of some sort. And I've got many of them on my sweatshirt here, right? And New Thought, as an overarching philosophy, doesn't have a symbol. Now, the science of mind has the V in the circle, which is the teaching symbol, is always what it's been called. And Unity has their logo, and now Centers for Spiritual Living have their logo, and different organizations have their logo, but there isn't like a universal symbol for the New Thought philosophy. And someone kind of suggested maybe I take a shot at it, and this is what I had come up with. Now, some of you might recognize in the middle there is called the tree of, the tree of oneness. Yes, I think that's what it's called, the tree of oneness. And that's not our symbol, but that's out in the world as a open source symbol. And then I started playing with circles and came up with this. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think? Could this be an identifiable symbol for the New Thought philosophy? It's a project. It's something that's coming into form. It's something we're playing with. So could this be, if you were to see this in print in different places, does it invoke the sense of oneness, the sense of the New Thought philosophy? We're always growing at the edges, and we're always in a spiral, and there's circles upon circles. Now, this is a rough draft. It's not complete by any means, but would love to hear your thoughts. And if that's not it, well, what is it? What is the overarching symbol that can be easily identified? Again, much like the cross or the Dharma wheel or the peace symbol or the Ankh or any of the other various symbols, the Star of David, any of the other various symbols that are out there in the world. Is it time for a new symbol in New Thought? This is what the grand vision is all about. This is what living in a grand vision is all about. is being able to look at different things and different ideas and say, what does spirit really want? What does the divine really want to happen here? I know one of the things that the divine wants to happen here. It's something I want to share with you. It's a brand new program, and it's premiering this Thursday. It's called Living Enlightened, The Joy of Integrated Spirit, Mind, and Body with Reverend Dr. Elizabeth Canty. It's going to happen at Thursdays at 7 a.m. Mountain Time. For those that are with us in the mornings, you know I've been looking for a really good program to fit into that 7 a.m. Thursday spot. We have our normal programming on at 7 a.m. each and every day. Mondays is visioning. I talked about that. Tuesdays is our Mystic Writers Hangout. Wednesdays is the midweek meditation. And I'll tell you, that vision is expanding and growing and evolving as well. We've got a new idea coming for what the midweek meditation can look like. And we're not there yet, but that's what this program is about. It gives you kind of some of the sneak peeks of where we're headed. So when things change around here, you kind of know, oh yeah, he talked about that. We got something new coming. So we're so midweek meditation is going to change a little bit. We've got ministers talking shit on Friday mornings at 7. So that there's been this big hole in our schedule. Well, here, look at it. There's our schedule. And that Thursday morning at 7 is absolutely blank, and it has been for a while. Well, I'm about to load up a new one because we're going to have Living Enlightened with Reverend Dr. Elizabeth Canty. And I think you're going to love getting to know Reverend Elizabeth. She is a dynamo of spiritual integrity and insight and wisdom and energy. And I think you're going to love it. So plan now to join us or watch the replay at another time. Either way, it's completely up to you. Okay. I want to come back to the vision from today because I want to share a little bit. And from some of our other participants, one said, I saw a grandfather, benevolent and wise, also experienced a sensation of gently growing strong roots. I think that describes what we're doing around here. Gently growing strong roots. And a benevolent and wise grandfather. I hope I'm not the grandfather. Neither of my kids are pregnant that I know of, so I don't think I'm going to be a grandfather anytime soon. But perhaps metaphysically, the network itself is that grandfather. And folks, we really are growing. I right before this call, I got done with another call. I can't tell you what the show is going to be just yet because we don't want to ruin our official launch of it. But another new program coming in June. And we're going to fill up that 10 a.m. Mountain Time spot with another new program from one of my ANTN folks and friends, and one of my friends from ANTN. Now, if you haven't heard of ANTN, that's the Affiliated New Thought Network. And they are a great organization of independent New Thought ministers. They're aligned with the Emerson Institute and the educational opportunities that the Emerson Institute provides. They provide education for every day, adult education in New Thought, but that can also lead to certificates as practitioners, can lead to licensing as a minister. They offer doctoral programs in Doctorate of Divinity, Doctorate of Wisdom Studies, and there's another one that I can't remember. But the point I'm getting to is that this network, from the very beginning, has an intention to erase the false belief in denominationalism within New Thought. Now, here's what I mean by all that. When I came into this philosophy, I entered through the door that at the time was known as the United Centers for Spiritual Living. Before that, it was known as the Church of Religious Science. And so religious science is a one of the forms or one of the aspects of New Thought. Some say, and there are others. So divine science is considered a New Thought philosophy. Unity and the Unity Spiritual Centers are part of the New Thought movement. There are those that would argue it all came from Christian Science, but Christian scientists would not consider themselves New Thought. So, however, those are the early organizations: religious science, unity, divine science. We now have other organizations as well: Universal Foundation for Better Living, also known as UFBL, the Agape International Spiritual Center in Culver City, California, and other organizations that are emerging to carry the banner forward. New Thought Media Network counts ourselves among that. We have roots in my roots specifically are in religious science and the science of mind. However, others on our network have their roots more firmly planted in the unity movement and the unity traditions. And so I see that this vision of gently growing strong roots. We're not forcing this. We're allowing this. We're open to what wants to be. We're open to what is emerging. But in that, we're growing strong roots. We're growing our roots into how we interact and how we engage and how we are together in the world. Now, for the last few weeks, I've been teasing something really special that's coming, and I didn't get it done. And it's not just me. There's a whole team of people working on it. But we are real close to being able to launch a brand new community platform, a new sandbox, if you will, a new platform where you will be able to hang out and read inspiring posts and share your own wisdom and connect with our show hosts more easily and more readily, and not be flooded with advertisements and political messages and all kinds of propaganda and all kinds of misinformation and all that junk. This is going to be a community platform built by and sustained by members and friends of the New Thought Media Network and those organizations of which we are a part. This ministry is affiliated with the Centers for Spiritual Living. That's where our 501c3 designation comes from. And we are members of the International New Thought Alliance. We are almost members of International New Thought ANTN, the Affiliated New Thought Network. We are members of the Affiliated New Thought Network, and it is on our schedule to become members of the International New Thought Alliance as well, INTA. There's other organizations that are emerging, and we want to bring all of that together under our roof, or under this ministry with no roof. We want to bring all these people together so that everyone that's involved can have a rich and dynamic experience of what New Thought is and what it can be in the world and how we can use it. All right, let's keep going. Another one of our Monday morning visioning participants shared the highest vision for New Thought Media Network is awakening and aligning others to the nurturing and sacred wonder of a spiritual community platform. It's exactly what I'm just talking about, right? We want to provide you an opportunity to awaken into and be aligned with the nurturing and sacred sense of wonder that happens when we're in community. You hear me say it, if you listen, quite often. It was the great philosopher Margaret Mead that said, never underestimate the power of a small group of committed individuals to change the world, for that, in fact, is the only thing that ever has. We are that growing group of committed and dedicated individuals that is actively changing the world, creating a world where everyone is awakening to the truth that the world is working on their behalf. I talk to far too many people that seem to think there's something working against them, that there's a power working against them, or there's an organization or a group or somebody or some things out to get them. We know that's not the truth. And we're here to create that type of an organization where everyone can see that the world, the universe is collaborating on behalf of you. Many years ago, I was introduced to a similar phrase that said the universe is conspiring for your benefit. No. There's no conspiring. A conspiracy, that implies that it's secret, that there are some that don't know and aren't going to like it, and that it's not really truthful, that there's ulterior motives behind what's happening. That's not how it works. The universe is collaborating for your benefit, for your highest good. And in collaboration, that requires more. That requires more than just one person. So the collaboration means I must be in collaboration. I must be in concert. I must be working with the universal principles. I must be working with these universal truths. Well, and that gives us the opportunity to create the life I truly desire. So Wayne asks, how do I find spiritual friends? I think you are, Wayne. I think you are finding spiritual friends if you're watching the people that are here on the network, and that's what this new community platform is here to help and design, and is being designed. We're not quite there yet. Soon, I promise, as soon as I can, I will give you the link and let you in on it. We're still putting some final touches and some polish, and making sure it's going to work right for everybody, and making sure everybody's going to be able to access what they need to access. But it's going to give you that opportunity to create real lasting community, real lasting connections, regardless of where we are. The opportunity to meet new people like Wayne Baldwin. I don't know if anybody here knows Wayne. Wayne and I met once on video chat. And we've had a long running conversation in the chat boxes of these programs for years now. And I feel like I've gotten to know you a bit, Wayne. And this next step in our evolution, this community platform is going to make that so much easier. It's going to make it so much easier to get to know the people that are a part of the affiliated New Thought Network, Anton. We're going to be doing a lot of work with them this year. And as a matter of fact, just before we came on the air, I was in a conversation, and we're going to be partnering to create a documentary film with the affiliated New Thought Network. We're going to be creating a New Thought Media Network. We're going to create a documentary around the Parliament of the World Religions. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard of this or not. This is a group that comes together on occasion, not every year, not every 3 years, not every when it's appropriate, and they hold a parliament. This year it's going to be in Chicago, August 14th through the 18th, and New Thought Media Network's going to be there, and we're going to be recording, and we're going to be interviewing people, and we're going to get a representation, a record of how New Thought is participating on a global scale to help others see what it is that we're doing, who we are, and how this philosophy can serve. Now, we're not going to be everything for everybody. We're going to be who we're going to be. And those that are in alignment with that will find a home here, I believe. I see you, Brock Ford, and Reverend Brock Ford's with us watching. And this is another great example. I did not know Brock. We met through an affiliated New Thought Network, and he's going to be bringing a program online with us real soon, I hope. I trust. No hope. Trust. Brock's going to be bringing a new program forward for us, and you're going to be able to watch for that as well. So there's always an evolution going on. There's always a growing going on. We're always stepping into a new way of being. And the way to keep in touch with that is over on our website. That's ntmedia.org. I'm going to pull that up as well, because I want to show you a couple of things here. If you haven't been over to the website, my word, I think you're going to love it, because we just have so much when you get there. And what we've done is, if you look at this, we broke things into 4 basic categories: listen, watch, engage, and attend. And they each have a little bit of blurb there. So when you hit the listen button, it takes you towards the radio station. If you hit the watch, it gives you more information on our broadcast programs. If you hit the engage, it's going to give you an opportunity to get engaged with our community events, classes, and all that. But what I want to draw your attention to today is attend. If you click on the attend button, it shows you the places where New Thought Media Network is going to be physically, where you can connect with us in a physical way. Now, we haven't added the Parliament of the World Religions there just yet, because I just got news on that today that we are making that happen. But you'll see that coming this weekend, we're going to be in New Mexico at the Rio Grande Center for Spiritual Living, supporting a concert they're doing with Ricky Byers. How exciting is that? And you know what? As you know about us, we've got videos that explain all this. So let's watch a quick video and see what I'm talking about.
Hello, everybody. My name is Ricky Byers, and I want you to know that I'm coming to Albuquerque, New Mexico for a concert on April 29th, and it's going to be off the chain. So invite your in-laws, your outlaws, invite everybody. Have everybody come.
So this is the fun kind of stuff that we get to do, and I want to invite you to come be a part of it. If you're anywhere near, if you're within a couple hours drive of Albuquerque, come be with us Saturday afternoon as we launch off this as we have this concert. It's going to be a great time. And if not, we'll tune into New Thought Media Network. Now, it's only going to be available on our YouTube page, and you do need to register in advance. So head on over to that website, Rio Grande Center for Spiritual Living.org, and get registered over there. I'll make sure I drop a link to that in the chat box here in just a second. Let me pull that up. Make sure I have the Rio Grande. It's all one word. Rio Grande Center for Spiritual Living.com. Let me put it in the chat box. And there we go. And I'll create a banner for you so you can all see it as well. You can head over there and register, and then they'll send you the link right before showtime. We'll send you the link before the show. Friday, I think, was when we're sending the link out. But it's all this kind of great stuff that we get to do. We're going to head up to Oregon in May and support our teens and support the Camp Cedar Ridge. Now, some of you might be like, what? Wait, what's this? Camp Cedar Ridge is a great location in alignment with the Centers for Spiritual Living and the New Thought philosophy, sharing the New Thought philosophy and becoming a home for conferences and retreats and all kinds of stuff. And we're going to restore a labyrinth together as part of a community project. I've got a video on this one too, so check this out real quick.
Happy birthday, Camp Cedar Ridge. We invite you to come camp and celebrate our first year while in sacred service. May 19th through the 21st, we'll be restoring our beloved meditation labyrinth. Come camp with us for the weekend, and all we'll ask you to cover are the meals. Vegetarian, vegan, and gluten-free options are available. That's the weekend of Friday, May 19th to Sunday, May 21st. You can bring your own tent or act fast and register for one of our glamping tents or bunkhouse beds while supplies last. We do have limited indoor accommodations for an additional fee. Find more details and registration at campcedarridgeor.org/lab.
So this is another great way you can come get involved with the community, New Thought Media Network, and all the various communities we serve. Because if you've been kind of catching, when we look at our sponsor bar on our website, you can see we've got a long list of different organizations that are supporting what we're doing, and we're supporting what they're doing. We're in alignment, we're in partnership with all these various communities, and we'd love for you to be a part of that as well. And as a matter of fact, before we go today, I'm going to share with you exactly how that can happen. Let's do that now, as a matter of fact. All you really need to do is head over to ntmedia.org, click on the donate button, and make a committed donation. Make a commitment to supporting this message, to supporting how we get this message out into the world, to supporting how we're bringing a whole new way of exploring and engaging with the New Thought philosophy out into the world. That is what we are here all about. And we say it in every broadcast. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's journey, inspiring humanity's enlightenment along the journey of enlightenment. Robert will get it right. And the important part, creating a world of love, peace, prosperity, and empowerment for all. And we do that here online, and we do that in person. So we encourage you to check out our website, go over to the donate tab, make a committed donation. And if you make it a monthly donation, then we will add you to this next video that we're going to show, which is our thank you video. Don't go away, folks. Help me say thank you to all of our committed donors and organizational sponsors. Check this out. Please help us say thank you to our organizational sponsors and donors, including the Hefferland Foundation, Affiliated New Thought Network, International New Thought Alliance, Science of Mind Archives and Library Foundation, Center for Spiritual Living Denver, Center for Spiritual Living Midtown Atlanta, New Thought Philadelphia, Planned Happiness Institute, Summit Center for Spiritual Living, Center for Spiritual Living on the Lake, Unity Spiritual Center Kitchener, Om Center for Spiritual Living, Center for Spiritual Living North Jersey, Unity of Savannah, Center for Spiritual Living Seattle, and all of our individual donors and sponsors. Thank you for being a part of the New Thought Media Network. Please come be you. Yes. And we'll add your name or your organization to our sponsor list just by making a donation and making a monthly contribution. We love and appreciate everyone that's making this happen, because, folks, it is thanks to viewers and watchers and listeners like you that we're able to bring forward all of this and do it in a new way, in a paradigm shifting way, to bring this forward into the mainstream, if you will, and to make New Thought Media a household name. So join us in that. I'm Rev Robert. I'm going to get out of here for now because I'm almost out of time. However, I'll be back with this program again next week. And remember, we have all of our great programming happening throughout the week. Just head over to the website, hit on that button that says watch, and that will, let me show you that real quick. You head over, click on the watch button, and it will take us back. There we go. It gives you our broadcast schedule and gives you opportunities to check out all of our other programming as well. All of these give you more information. The Vibrant Living Hour, let's click in there real quick. That gives you more information on who it is, when it's scheduled, and you can click in and read more, even catch the most recent episodes right there on the website. 420, there it was just last Thursday. All right, I'm out of here for now, folks. I love you. You are amazing. I cannot wait to be with you again. But until then, I wish you peace and richest blessings. Bye now.